Here's Todd Graffinini.
All right, here we go, baby. Pelicans and Thunder from downtown OKC. Final game before Christmas. Happy Festivus to one and all. It's a Festivus for the rest of us, as you well know. And the Pelicans will fly home tonight. No games on Christmas Eve. Of course, the Saints play tomorrow at noon against the Browns in a winter wonderland, to say the least, up in Cleveland. And then, of course, Christmas on Sunday. And we'll be back in the Smoothie King Center Monday night against the Indiana Pacers as both teams get set to take the court here. Pelicans will be in the red Statement Edition uniforms with Pelicans in white across the chest, white numerals front and back. Gold and blue trim down the side, and City Edition uniforms for OKC. Charcoal gray tops, bottoms, blue numerals, lettering, Thunder in front in blue, trimmed in white, and the OKC logo trimmed in orange down the sides of the pant legs. Nice crowd here on a very chilly evening. When we landed at about 12:45 a.m. after the win in New Orleans last night, it was 5 degrees above zero with a wind chill of 17 below. It actually warmed up to 13 today, and it's going to dip back down in the single digits, but we will be out of here after this game here tonight. Let's say Pokusevski and Jonas Valanciunas in the center circle. Everybody on their feet as they await the first bucket for the Thunder. Hopefully they'll be standing for a while. Ball in the air. Pokusevski didn't even jump. And the tip is won by Valanciunas, and the Pelicans will have the basketball moving right to left on your radio dial. CJ McCollum coming off a 40-point effort last night. Gets into the paint. Kick it to Herb Jones. Right corner three, no good. Pokusevski taps the rebound to Jalen Williams. I like the shot, though, by Herb. He's been very aggressive shooting threes, and, of course, made a couple last night in a double-figure effort. Gilgeous-Alexander right to the rim, and everybody can have a seat. And you're going to see a whole lot of that tonight. You're not going to be able to stop him. You just got to stop everybody else. He's at 31 points a game. Herb, another three, left corner this time, and he's 0 for 2. Rebound Pokusevski. But again, if he's open, take the shot. Giddy in the paint. Leave it for Pokusevski. Too strong of a pass, intercepted by Herb. 3-on-1 break. Dish it to Najee. Got the lay-in to go. Had to wait for a second. It hung on the back of the rim. So you get a turnover, and that's something that the Pelicans have been doing often. Second in the league in steals at 8.7 a game, and you just got one right there. 2-2, we're just underway. Dort to the rim, Euro step, finger all over the front iron, way too easy. So 2 layups for the Thunder. McCollum, step back, left angle 3. Pelzer 0 for 3 now from distance. And a rebound to Giddy. He's got 11 double-doubles. Gilgeous-Alexander to Giddy into the paint. Euro step, teardropping in. All their points in the paint, 6-2. They're getting to the rim. And the Pels have started out as chilly as the weather. 1 of 4 from the floor, 0 of 3 from distance. McCollum left wing, trying to post up Valanciunas. And now good entry feed to Jonas, left block. He's quickly doubled. Back out long to CJ, repost Jonas. Spins left, doubled again. Blocked by Pokusevski out of bounds. And the shot clock is at 1.1. So not a whole lot of movement going on right now. They're trying to get Jonas going early. Of course, Pokusevski's got the length, but he has no width to him at all. Inbound to CJ, and the 3-ball left corner is no good. He beat the shot clock, but we can't make a 3. We're 0 for 4. Now SGA weaves through traffic and is fouled in the elbow. And that is on Valanciunas, who picks up a cheap one early. Just joining the broadcast, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in his 5th year out of Kentucky, having his best year as a pro. And not only does he average 31.2 a game, he is number 1 in the league in free throws made at 277. He's going to get there all night. Pokusevski, shot fake, drives to the paint, lefty layup and in. And Willie Green has got to be thinking, what are we going to do here? 8 points, all in the paint for Oklahoma City. Marshall spots up left wing 3. That's no good. Ball on the deck, taken by Giddy. We can't make a shot. Dort now, coast to coast, drives in. Another layup. Missed it, but foul Jonas. That's 2, and he's going to have a seat. Actually, they're going to get McCollum on a reach in. So you got a break. But this is not a good start at all. At all. So the Thunder doing whatever they want at the rim. They haven't even attempted a 3. And we're just tossing up bricks. Free throw, Dort, no good. The only make was a layup by Najee Marshall. Herb's 0 for 2 from 3. McCollum's 0 for 2. And Najee just put one up. Remember, last night we got out 37-17 in the first quarter. That ain't happening here. 9-2. And as the second one is good, it's a 7-0 run. You need a bucket. Murphy to CJ, right wing. Post now, right side, down in, and lay in Jonas. When in doubt, hit number 17. So Valanciunas' first 2 points, 9-4. 3 minutes gone, first quarter here in OKC. It's been a tough building over the years to win in. Pokusevski took some steps, kick it back out long to Giddey, just to the right of the hash mark, left side. Whip it right side to Williams. The rookie drives to the teardrop, throws one up, dotted line, no good, and the rebound to McCollum. CJ jogs front court, left side. One-on-one now with Lou Dort. Tremendous defender. Now Najee. Cross-court pass over to Murphy. Back left side to McCollum. Shot fake on Dort. Pulls up left elbow and in. So McCollum's mid-range has really been key during this stretch. Now Gilgeous-Alexander quickly got the inbound pass into the front court. Najee, though, got back defensively, and he's trying to go one-on-one. Fall-away baseline jumper. It's indefensible. Back the other way. Najee beat everybody down. He got hacked by Pokusevski. He threw up an air ball from the left side. He threw up an air ball as he went to the right because he got drilled by Pokusevski. So free throws coming up for Najee Marshall. But you go back to that baseline fall away from SGA. I mean, nobody on the planet can stop that. Free throw Najee is good. So Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points. Najee now with his first. Marshall, his 5th start of the year last night. He's averaging just shy of 14 points when he starts. He had 7 last night and 5 rebounds, got them both. 11-8. So things have settled down just a little bit. OKC with the lead. SGA left free throw line extended to Pokusevski. One dribble handed off to Giddey. Left-hand drive into the blue paint. Lefty shot off the window. Too strong. Rebound Jonas. It's a CJ. One-on-one with Williams. He's going to take him off the dribble. And the missed scoop layup is batted and taken by Giddey. Got what he wanted, just a little too high off the window. Now Pokusevski pulls the trigger on a 3 and rinses it. So Alexei Pokusevski, all 7 feet, 190 of them out of Serbia. He's 36% from 3. And that's the first 3 for either team. Now McCollum to the rim. Euro step. Pokusevski fouled it on the way up. You heard McCollum exclaiming and pleading for a foul, and it was answered by Ben Taylor, who's the crew chief tonight. Didyminas Petritis is the referee. Jason Goldenberg is your umpire. 2 free throws for CJ. First one is good. McCollum, during this 4-game stretch that he's really been playing like the CJ we know, is averaging 31 per game, including the 40-point effort last night, which was a season high. As he got the second one to go. Remember, McCollum was 68% at the free throw line last year. He's at 82% this year. So he's really improved. Herb with a steal on a deflected pass intended for Williams. Back the other way, Najee. Bump by Giddey. Get in there. No. And it's a blocking foul on Josh Giddey. So you get the turnover and you quickly get into offensive transition. And Najee, I tell you, I don't think that was a foul. He got away with a walk, too. So that's 2 breaks right there after the turnover. The Najee just made 2 free throws. We'll have 2 more. Got that one. So Pokashevsky, by the way, with 2 quick fouls. He remains in there. That was Giddey's first. 3-team for the Thunder. It's 14-11 OKC, make it 14-12. So Najee Marshall has 6 early points. 7:10 to go first quarter. Pokashevsky. Left side, Giddey. Whip it left corner. Dort for 3. In and out, no good. And a rebound, CJ. McCollum was very near a triple-double last night. CJ pulls up. Oh, and we got a foul on the floor. Yep, it's on SGA, who acknowledged it as he was holding Jonas Valanciunas headed to the paint. I'll finish my thought on CJ when we come back. 6:56 up first quarter. It's 14-12 Oklahoma City on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Turn a loss into a win at BetMGM.
he remains at the scorers table. So Najee with a lift here. And he's got 9 out of the last 11 points. But he just took a seat. Now Herb, get it to Billy. Back to CJ. Shot fake and a travel. Dort got up in the air, but CJ took steps, and that's the first turnover of the evening for New Orleans. Darius Baisley, who really has been relegated to a bench role this year. I mean, he was a big-time player for them just a couple of years ago. He only has 2 double-figure games this year. He'll check in. SGA, right elbow pull-up. In and out, no good. Rebound, Hernan Gomez, who had 7 rebounds last night. Now CJ, a little high step move, but that got blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander at the rim. But they throw it right to Dyson Daniels. Got deflected by SGA. And he maintained the basketball in the front court. Now Billy, low post right, double pump, over Baisley and in. So Hernan Gomez, 13 points last night. He doesn't have to get ready because he is ready. Playing in the absence of Nance. As Dort just trucked Herb. That is a tough blocking foul called on Herb Jones. Looked like he had position. And that's Herb's first and Lou Dort out of Arizona State. And when we were in Phoenix last week, practiced at the Arizona State facility, and Lou Dort is prominently on the wall of the practice facility as he misses the first free throw. It's interesting. He's right next to Zylan Cheatham, who, of course, was a two-way player for the Pelicans. Both of them out of Arizona State. Herb Jones will have a seat.
One time.
As now you've got Jose Alvarado and Devontae Graham in. CJ McCollum takes a break. Pels up 21-16, 4:01 left first quarter. Second free throw, Dort is good. So Dort now 2 of 4 at the free throw line. Jose quickly into the front court, trying to post up Billy, crosses over, whip it out to Trey, fake the 3, back to Jose, low post left now, Hernan Gomez. And he traveled. They are calling travels early and often this year. So both turnovers for New Orleans in this game are travels, and they've been on consecutive possessions. Dort, Baisley, SGA, Williams, and Joe for the Thunder. Dort, head of steam, right corner Baisley, drives into the blue paint, kick it back out long SGA, shuffles his feet, right back to the rim, lefty layup is good. He makes it look very, very easy. 6'6", 180, lightning fast. And he's got 8. And we got an offensive foul on the Pelicans. So you did not have a turnover at all. And in the last 3 possessions, 3 turnovers. And that screen was set by Billy, who takes his first foul. 21-19 New Orleans. 3:20 to go first quarter here in OKC. Dort stops right elbow, trying to dribble, maintains it now to Joe. Joe's made 9 consecutive threes at one point this year. Get it into SGA, backing down Dyson Daniels, fall away off the glass, too strong, and the rebound here, Hernan Gomez. Get it to Alvarado, quickly into the front court right side. Picked up by Lou Dort. Looking for a screen from Billy. Now SGA on the switch. Up top, Daniels. Over the head pass to Graham. Shot fake, drives to the rack, floats it up, teardrop styling in with a right hand for Devontae Graham, who, of course, made a 61-footer at the buzzer last year in this building. One of the best shots of the season. He banked it in to win the game. Never forget that one. SGA, left-hand drive to the paint, pulls up dotted line. Instead, he tried to pass it, and Trey Murphy with an easy steal. Now back the other way, Jose. Pels up by 4. Jose, down low, Billy, bump, throw it up too strong. And the rebound at Gilgeous-Alexander. Chests it to Dort, front court left. Puts on the brakes. They'll get it right side. Joe pops the wing 3. Front iron no good. And the rebound, Graham. 2:10 to go in the first. Trey got free. Left corner for 3. Too strong. Bumped by Billy. Taken back by Murphy. You'll get another opportunity. Skip pass over to Dyson Daniels. Right corner 3. That's no good. Pels can't put the 3s in right now. Dort for 3, right corner. That's short. Rebound, Hernan Gomez. His third. Back the other way, Graham. High step. Drives into the lane. Leave it out long for Trey. Spots his 3-ball. Right side, deep wing. Good. Nothing but net and a timeout for Mark Daignault and the OKC Thunder. We'll take it with them. So that's your second made 3 in 9 attempts. 26-19, Pelicans lead with 1:41 left in the first quarter on the Pelicans Radio Network.
A blessed Advent, everybody. I'm Cardinal Timothy Dolan here in New York, inviting you to join me, along with Sirius XM's The Catholic Channel, for a very special Christmas celebration. We'll bring you masses from all over the world, like Midnight Mass from Rome, celebrated by His Holiness Pope Francis on Christmas Eve. We'll also cover masses from Washington, D.C., Los Angeles, and even our beloved St. Patrick's Cathedral here in New York City. Why not celebrate Christmas with all of us here at The Catholic Channel, Sirius XM 129. A blessed Advent, everybody. I'm Cardinal Timothy Dolan here in New York, inviting you to join me, along with Sirius XM's The Catholic Channel, for a very special Christmas celebration. We'll bring you masses from all over the world, like Midnight Mass from Rome, celebrated by His Holiness Pope Francis on Christmas Eve. We'll also cover masses from Washington, D.C., Los Angeles, and even our beloved St. Patrick's Cathedral here in New York City. Why not celebrate Christmas with all of us here at The Catholic Channel, Sirius XM 129.
Let's go, football fans.
This week on Let's Go with Tom Brady and Larry Fitzgerald and me, Jim Gray.
We got a great guest, the one and only, the great Snoop Dogg. Happy holidays.
This is GOAT Talk right here, man. Anytime I can get on the chat with you on TV, I mean, this is an honor and a treat for me.
So if I was a rapper, what would my stage name be?
Your name would be the GOAT with the smoke.
I like that.
Download Let's Go right now on the SXM app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Let's go, baby.
Let's go.
It's college football bowl season, and you'll hear 45 bowl games on Sirius XM and the SXM app from unique matchups in unusual places.
We get the privilege of playing Yankee Stadium. I mean, what a great send-off for our seniors.
To the games you grew up with.
The Rose Bowl is the grail. It's nostalgic and fun as we head into 2023.
And we're counting down to kickoff on ESPNU Radio Channel 84 and our Power 5 conference channels 371 to 375. Find the complete bowl season schedule at SiriusXM.com/collegefootball.
Dunks, dishes, and drama. Stay connected to the world of basketball on devices equipped with Amazon Alexa. Just say, Alexa, listen to NBA radio on Sirius XM.
Okay.
Come celebrate our amazing cities. The Pelicans host the Heat on Crescent City Celebration Night, Wednesday, January 18th. All fans in attendance will get a NOLA flag courtesy of the Pelicans. For more information on upcoming giveaways, visit pelicans.com/promotions. Back in OKC, Todd Graffanini with you. 1:41 to go first quarter. Pels up 26-19. New Orleans at 41% from the floor, 2 of 9 from 3. OKC at 44.5%, 1 of 6 from 3. Jackson Hayes is checked in for New Orleans as Jalen Williams just threw up a wild hook shot and had no chance. Hernan Gomez, another rebound, is 4th. Of course, Jackson had 6 points last night, had a little energy as Graham drove into the paint. Pop it out to Alvarado for a left of the top 3. Good for Jose. So the Pelicans have made 2 consecutive threes after starting out 1 for 8. And it's a 10-point lead, 29-19. Now SGA cleared a little space, little right shoulder down, and he pops the mid-range below the nail. And I'm starting to get a sense that Mark Daignault, almost like we saw Monty Williams and Devin Booker last Saturday night, I don't know how they can take that guy off the floor because he's played every minute of the first quarter. Catch and shoot. 3. Ooh, around and out for Devontae Graham. Billy's going to go to the free throw line. I think the bucket would have counted. Nah, it wouldn't have. It would not have. As Jalen Williams tried to run through the screen. And Graham, again, that 3-ball went around the cylinder and came out, but it would not have counted. But they did not blow the whistle until it left the cylinder. So Billy Hernan-Gomez at the free throw line. Last night he was 7 for 7 against the Spurs, and of course he misses the first. Thank you very much. I'll take the blame. Never fails. Lindy Waters III has checked in. 6'6", 215 out of Oklahoma State in his second season, sporting the blue headband. As Billy got the second. So you've got Alvarado, Daniels, Graham, Hernan Gomez, and Hayes on the floor. Williams, Waters, Jalen in the paint, strip, ball on the deck, taken by Graham. 3-on-2 break, Billy, threw it away. Well, we did it again, and then Kenrich Williams didn't get back, and they threw it to him, and he dunks. I mean, how does that happen? You got a 3-on-1 break, and it turns into a dunk the other way. It's incredible. Pelicans cannot run a fast break. Shot clock, game clock, 3 seconds apart. Graham, doubled, skip past Jose, steps into the left wing three, online and in. Alvarado, 2 consecutive threes. And it's 33-23. Shot clock off, 4.9 left in the quarter. Williams, boy, he traveled. Stutter step, stripped anyway. Taken by Hernan Gomez. So after a slow start, Pelicans take a 10-point lead after one and finish the first on a 12-4 run. We'll head to the second in OKC. New Orleans with a 33-23 lead on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Craving something flavorful? Replace that bloated burrito feeling with Smoothie King's new Power Meal Smoothies with 3 delicious flavors like cinnamon banana, blueberry raspberry, and spinach pineapple. You can fill up on flavor, not calories. Each meal replacement smoothie is packed with 20 grams of protein, 7 grams of fiber, and 23 vitamins and minerals, all under 350 calories with 0 grams of added sugar. So next time you want something flavorful, swap fast food for a Power Meal Smoothie. Order today on the Smoothie King app. Smoothie King, the official smoothie of the New Orleans Pelicans.
Pelicans fans, your first bet with Caesars Sportsbook is on us. Up to $1,250. Download the app using promo code PelicansULL and then place your first bet. If you win, congrats. But if not, you'll get your wager back as a free bet. Open to new users in Louisiana who are 21 or older. Not available in prohibited parishes. Licensed through Horseshoe, Bossier City, and Harrah's, New Orleans. If qualifying bet loses, bet amount returned as a credit. Must use within 14 days. See Caesars.com/promos for full terms. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-777-0-STOP.
SeatGeek has your back, no matter what kind of fan you are. So whether you're a diehard fan or a don't really care fan, we got a next time fan, or a we'll never win again fan, here for the tailgate fan, or a first one through the gates fan. SeatGeek not only makes buying and selling tickets easier than ever before, they've made just about everything easier too. So whether you're a here every week fan or a haven't been here in years fan, SeatGeek has you covered. Download the SeatGeek app today. SeatGeek, your ticket to great seats.
You're listening to Pelicans basketball on the New Orleans Pelicans Radio Network. Here's Todd Graffinini.
Friends Night Out ticket packages are available now for the midweek matchup versus the Minnesota Timberwolves. That's December 28th, 7 p.m. tip. Grab a friend, be there for action while enjoying food and beverage credits. Visit pelicans.com/ticket offers to buy tickets today. Pels with a strong finish and a 12-4 run to end the first of a 10-point lead as we head to the second quarter. Trying to sweep this back-to-back. First in New Orleans last night against San Antonio, and now here in Oklahoma City, 33-23. I apologize to keep harping on the fast break opportunities, but we're leaving a lot of points on the board here. We're 1 for 5 in fast break point opportunities. You're getting turnovers. You got to convert. Trey Mann is checked in as Kenrich Williams pops the left wing three. No good. Long rebound to Jackson Hayes. Quickly into the front court. Graham stop, pop straight away. Threes splashed for Devontae Graham. And right out of the second quarter start, Mark Daigneault takes a timeout. That might be a record. 21 seconds in, timeout Oklahoma City. We'll take it with them. 36-23 New Orleans. As Gus Cattingill will have a scoreboard update when we come back on the Pelicans Radio Network. For Pelican, of course, in his 5th year out of TCU. So that snaps the run. And it's 38-26 New Orleans. Now Jose left elbow, out long to Jackson Hayes. Try to get it down low, deflected and stolen by Giddey. Giddey going to take it into the paint, leave it for Williams, get it to Mann. Stutter step, behind the pack dribble, chest it to Pokuševski and shovels it to Wiggins. And a travel by Mann from the right wing. Mentioned Aaron Wiggins just checked in. 2nd year out of Maryland. So New Orleans with Alvarado, Daniels, Valanciunas, Graham, and Hayes. Mann, Giddey, Pokuševski, Wiggins, and Williams for the Thunder. Pels up 12. Graham around Jonas. Bounce feed to Jonas. Pick and pop 3. That barely got the front arm, but it deflects out to Graham. Bump, teardrop from the nail. Good. Jonas went back to defend the other goal, and Graham got the offensive rebound and the points. So Devontae's got 7 off the bench. Now Giddey, Euro step. He traveled, but they didn't call it. And now free ball taken by Wiggins, left corner, no good. Daniels got the rebound, got knocked to the deck, but did not dribble, so he didn't travel. Now front court, Graham pulls up, left of the top 3, front iron, no good. Oh, nearly dunked in by Hayes, but he couldn't corral it, and it's taken by Wiggins. Oh, that would have been a highlight dunk. Now Williams shovels it to Mann, long 2, front iron, no good. We're fighting for our own rebound here as Hayes deflected it to Alvarado. Jose crosses over, bounce feet down low. Jonas, finger roll blocked by Pokuševski, got his own rebound and hacked on the way up by Giddey. And it's pretty telling from Mark Daignault, the head coach of OKC, leaving Pokuševski on the floor with 3 fouls. That just kind of shows you their situation down low. And he nearly picked up number 4 there, but Giddey's going to get a second. So Valanciunas, who has 2 points, 2 rebounds in 10 minutes. First one is good. Najee Marshall will check in for Dyson Daniels. Again, Jonas sitting on 299 career double-doubles. If he picks one up here tonight, joins the 300 club. He is 12th active. And he trails Russell Westbrook, who is 11th. His second free throw is good. Westbrook has 305 career double-doubles. 42-26 New Orleans. Wiggins drives into the paint. Boats went up short off the glass. Ball hits the bottom of the backboard and it's taken away by Jose Alvarado. Sprints into the front court, right side, one-on-one with Williams. Crosses him over. Alley-oop, Jackson couldn't make the catch, but he's fouled on the ground. Boy, that was a little scooping alley-oop pass. Just a little too tall for Hayes, which I don't think we've ever said, oh, it just eluded him. And there, wait a second. How is that not a shooting foul? He got fouled on the way up by Mann. How in the world is that not a foul in the act? Yikes. Team foul number 3. Now Graham. Bounce feet down low, and Jackson Hayes ain't missing that dunk. 2-hand flush. Justice prevails. 44-26 New Orleans. Giddey up top, Pokuševski shuffles his feet and get it to Mann. Mann back to Pokuševski, shovels his feet again. Kick it to Kenrich Williams in the corner. Drives in, up top Mann, right of the top 3 on the way and hit. Trey Mann out of Florida, his second season, knocks down the second 3 of the night for the Thunder. 44-29. Najee, right corner. Jackson goes baseline. Reverse dunk with a right hand. Came in right side, went left side, and slammed it in with a left hand. Pokuševski front court up top. Now Mann. But back to Pokuševski. Bounce feed left of the lane. Kenrich Williams backing down Jose. Kick it out to Mann. Deep right wing 3. And that clangs off to the right and out of bounds. And it'll be New Orleans ball. So good to see again Jackson Hayes getting involved.
Have some fun.
He had 6 points last night. He's got 4 tonight. And Mike Muscala, the 10th-year man out of Bucknell, about to take the warm-ups off for OKC. I mean, Daignault is going deep into the bench. 46-29 New Orleans. Graham Between circles, reverses course, lefty dribble to the nail, wrote it out to Jackson, extra pass Jose, right wing three, heat check for Jose Alvarado, who is 3 of 3 from distance. He's got 11 points, and the Pels lead 49-29. It's an 11-3 run for New Orleans. Giddey, right block. Oh, he got in, and he finger rolled in as he flew right by Najee Marshall. And quickly off the bench, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, as he will check in at the next whistle. 7:10 to go, second quarter. Jonas spins out of trouble. Whipping around left angle. Najee for 3. That's off the mark. Front iron. And the rebound, Aaron Wiggins. Pels up 49-31. Now a steal. Jackson up the floor. Graham, we blow it again. And then it's taken by Wiggins, who tried to get man in the backcourt and just threw it away. So each team trades turnovers. And timeout on the floor. It'll be New Orleans basketball when we come back. 6:57 left in the second. Well, wait, we're going to keep it here. No timeout. No timeout. So we're going to hang here, Joe. So SGA and Muscala in. Herb Jones will check in for New Orleans. Both teams were coming off the floor like it was a timeout. But remember, Dagnall called a media timeout. 21 seconds into the quarter. So this would be a normal time for a media timeout, but we already took it. Now Herb going to inbound to Jose, sideline right. Goes around Hayes, step back right corner 3. Short. Weak side rebound, Gilgeous-Alexander, who already has 10 points in this game. SGA picked up by Najee, right of the lane. He's going to blow right by him. Double pump, follow away baseline floater. That's like stealing. There's nothing you can do about it. If he gets down that deep, you might as well start running in the other direction. He's 6 of 8 from the floor as SGA. Now Alvarado just missed his first 3. Cross-court pass over to Najee. Spins, cut off by Giddey. He's into the paint, spins again, powers it up off the glass, too strong. And a very, very, very late whistle called by Jason Goldenberg. And Giddey came over. We got the foul called on him. That's a break, folks. And Giddey, I was going to say he's lucky he didn't get teed up, but he shouldn't have been called for a foul in the first place. I don't see much contact there, but we'll take it. So Marshall at the free throw line and the ball don't lie. I mean, I could have told you that. So Najee, who had not missed a free throw, was very short on that one. Murphy in, McCollum in for New Orleans. And now Lou Dort in. He'll check in for Aaron Wiggins. 49-33 New Orleans. We've got 6:20 to go in the second quarter. We got that one. So Najee now with a team-leading 12, tied with Jose Alvarado. Actually, he was tied with Alvarado. Muscala, 3 ball on the way, no good. After a drop-off pass from SGA, rebound Najee. Into the front court, guarded by Trey Mann. Handed off to McCollum. McCollum around Jackson Hayes, and we got an offensive foul. We got to lead the league in screens. We have to. So Hayes called for it. It's incredible. So the Pels turn it over. Now for the 6th time. SGA blows right by Herb. Dunks it in. And then we got a whistle as the shot clock did not reset. But, I mean, Herb Jones is guarding Shai Gilgeous-Alexander one-on-one. He went by him like he wasn't even there. So SGA with 14, and the lead has been trimmed from 20 to 15. It's 50-35, 5:40 to go second quarter. Got to keep the pedal down. McCollum, one-on-one with Dort, drives in, high off the glass, won't get the roll. That shot was falling last night. Giddey front court, is going to take it right at Murphy. Mighty layup. Timeout, Willie Green. 5:28 left as they bring SGA back. And just like that, an 8-1 run, and we'll take the break. So the Pels up 50-37 on the Pelicans Radio Network.
It's college football bowl season, and you'll hear 45 bowl games on Sirius XM and the SXM app from unique matchups in unusual places.
We get the privilege of playing Yankee Stadium. I mean, what a great send-off for our seniors.
To the games you grew up with.
The Rose Bowl is the grail. It's nostalgic and fun as we head into 2023.
And we're counting down to kickoff on ESPNU Radio Channel 84 and our Power 5 Conference channels 371 to 375. Find the complete bowl season schedule at SiriusXM.com/collegefootball.
Marvel Entertainment and Sirius XM present Marvel's Wasteland.
$50-37, New Orleans leads Oklahoma City. 5:28 left, second quarter. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Pelicans Radio Network.
NBA Radio on Sirius XM is available on your connected devices. Listen at home anytime you want with Amazon Alexa, Google Assistant, or however you stream in the house.
Well, New Orleans leads the second quarter 17-14, but it's an 8-1 OKC run as they've gotten back now to 13 after a 20-point deficit. Pelicans with Jones, McCollum, Hayes, Marshall, and Murphy. Bird up top, traffic. So it's starting to get a little leaky here for New Orleans. And of course, Gilgeous-Alexander was on the bench. He comes back in and boom, Thunder are clawing their way back into it. He'll drive to the dotted line, float it up and in. It's a lot of fun to watch. Unfortunately, though, when you're on the other side, it's tough. He's got 16, and again, they can't afford to take him off the floor. Trey, right wing three, on the way and rinsed. And that was well beyond the arc. So Murphy now doubles his point total. Giddy into the paint, strip by Herb, taken by McCollum. McCollum left side, puts the brakes on, guarded by Muscala, and he'll back it out beyond the arc. Now he drives right by him, get into the paint. Hayes floats it up off the glass and in over the front iron. Jackson wanted a foul, didn't get it, but he's got 6 points. And it's 55-39 New Orleans, 4:20 to go, second quarter. Muscala. Chest it to Dort, left corner, drives baseline in, blocked from behind, but a foul on the way up. I believe it's on CJ, and it is. Again, McCollum is listed as questionable this afternoon at 1 o'clock with a sore right calf after the 40-point effort last night. And the shots that were falling for him last night are not going tonight, as he is 2 of 8 from the floor. Free throw Dort at every part of the rim and in. That's Dort's 5th free throw attempt already. He is 3 of 5 now. 5 points. Jalen Williams, Isaiah Joe will check in. Trey Mann and Josh Giddey out. Pels up 55-40. We got 4:14 left in a marathon second quarter. So Dort Montreal makes the second, and it's 55-41. Now CJ weaves through traffic, bounce feed into slashing Herb, floats one up short, volleyball, got his own rebound, blocked from behind, but there is Jonas to clean it up and put it in. Herb relentless on the offensive glass, but couldn't get it to go. Jonas will take the rebound and the points, 57-41. Now the rookie Williams out of Santa Clara. Crosses over, up top Muscala, swing it around to Isaiah Joe. Can't leave him alone, we did. 3-ball on the way, too strong, but it's out to Williams. Now up top, Dort. Drives into the paint, kick it out long. Williams, spot up straightaway 3, that's too strong. Najee Marshall, the good box out and the rebound. Outlet to McCollum, front court right. CJ, left-hand dribble around Jonas, drives in, 2-man game. Kick it out to Trey, shot fake, goes in, hangs, lays it in. Off the window. Little double clutch layup. 9-2 Pels run. Now SGA into the paint. Righty layup. Missed it. Put up and in by Williams. He finally missed one. And you don't get a rebound. So the rookie Jalen Williams gets the second chance points. 59-43 Pels. Low post left Jonas. Looking for a cutter. Found Najee. Missed the layup. He got hammered. No call. Rebound SGA. Get it to Williams. Steps into the 3. No. Rebound Herb Jones. Back the other way. Herb running the floor. Chest at right corner. Najee crosses over on SGA. Gets to the paint. Missed the layup. Out of bounds, though. Off of Isaiah Joe. So Marshall is frustrated right now at Petritus. Thought he got fouled twice as he's missed point-blank shots. Well, SGA reached in right there, no call. Herb baseline left, get it down low to Murphy, and he stepped on the baseline. Another just, man, botched inbound. Just a shame to turn it over like that. That's 9 turnovers for New Orleans. You've turned them over 12 times. Williams into the lane, floats it up short over Jonas. And Jonas got the rebound. That's his 4th. Now McCollum goes behind the back, get it to Jonas. Pick and pop 3. Too strong. Rebound SGA. So Jonas, after that 7-3 performance against Milwaukee, hadn't made one since. I think he hit his quota. SGA fouled on the floor. That is not a shooting foul. At least you don't think it is. Najee got him in the paint. That is not a shooting foul. You gotta be kidding me. Well,
we got 2 guys.
Sure, why not? You get a free throw. You get a free throw. Well, he hadn't attempted one tonight, so he missed it. Ball don't lie. The NBA leader in makes and percentage just missed his first. Missed them both. How about that? Told you didn't foul him. Into the front court. Trey beat everybody down and will throw it down with 2 hands after a tremendous pass in the backcourt from CJ McCollum. 1:45 left in the quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander, dotted line floater, no. Put up, no good by Muscala. Rebound Najee. Pels up by 18. 1:35 to go, second quarter. CJ spins out of trouble. Step back right at wing 3. Good for McCollum. Christian James gives the Pels their largest lead of the night, 64-43. Now SGA driving on Herb. Leave it for Williams. Couple dribbles. Got to Isaiah Joe, top of the key. Steps back beyond the arc. Bounce feed in the lane. Williams and a foul on the way up by Herb, who was this close, and I'm holding my index finger and my thumb very tight. He was that close to slamming that basketball on the floor with 2 hands, and that would have been a technical on Herb, who just picked up his second. It's a 14-4 Pels run. Dyson Daniels off the bench. I would imagine he's going to check in for Herb here, as Jalen Williams' free throw was short. And that's been a rough spot tonight for the Thunder. They're now 5 of 10 at the free throw line. Aaron Wiggins in, Isaiah Joe out for OKC. So Herb will have a seat in place of Dyson. As the Pels kind of turned away that little flourish here. And that 8-1 run, and now back up by 20 again. 65 seconds left in the second quarter. McCollum, two-man game with Jonas. Cut off on the baseline. He's double-teamed. Get it out to Jonas on the break, right side. Back to CJ. Whip it up top, Dyson Daniels. Drives on Lou Dort. High scooping layup. Missed it. Ball volleyballed out and taken by Muscala. Into the front court, SGA. He's going to take it to the rim. He's going to lay it in. That guy gets into the front court like an absolute bullet. He's got 18 of their 46. As I mentioned earlier, they can't take him off the floor. Now McCollum. Left wing Daniels back to CJ. Shot clock at 8. McCollum one-on-one with Dort. Crosses over twice. Pulls up left elbow. That's too strong. Rebound knocked out by Trey. Yep. So to go to OKC, shot clock is off at 22.9 seconds left. And they'll bring in Isaiah Joe, a three-point specialist. They'll check in for Wiggins, and Hayes will check in for Jonas. And Jose will come in as well for a little defense here on the last possession. In any event, you're still going to have a sizable margin at halftime. Let's just see if you can get one more stop here. You're up 18. Largest lead was 21. Of course, you had the 21-point lead 3 times last night. You never could extend it. And we got it to 21 here. So Williams front court on the Paycom Center logo, deep right wing. Game clock now at 10. Najee about 5 feet away from him. Guy's going to take it right at him. Throws it off the glass, too strong. Rebound Trey. You got time with 2. With 1, half-court shot. Just missed. As he let it fly from the center logo and just off to the left. But all in all, folks, you can't complain a whole lot about that first half, especially on the back end of a back-to-back and on the road. 24 down, 24 to go. Final game before Christmas. Your score, New Orleans 64, Oklahoma City 46. Gus Kattengill with Pelicans at the half. When we come back to the Pelicans Radio Network, presented by Smoothie King. quarter. Oklahoma City in the City Edition uniforms will have the basketball, moving right to left as you view it on your radio dial. Josh Giddey, Alexei Pokashevsky, Lou Dort, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and Lindy Waters III will open the quarter, as Waters had a deflected pass out to Pokashevsky, feed it into SGA in the paint, and a lay-in. So we start the game out in the second half like we did in the first. SGA's got 20 points already. They've all been in the paint. He has not even attempted a three. Now Herb to the rack. Oh, he threw it down with two hands. Oh, Herb! Out of nowhere. And that brought our entire bench to their feet. Now Giddey, a backdoor cut to SGA, who dunks it in himself. Tremendous bounce pass from Giddey. 22 for Gilgeous-Alexander. 66-50. Now Herb around Jonas. Stops at the nail, blocked by Giddey. SGA's got it. 3-on-2 break. Bounce feed to Giddey. Euro. Lay it in. 66-52. Now, the Pelicans third in points in the paint this year, but Oklahoma City's fourth, as Jonas got a missed shot from Murphy and dunked it in. So you got two teams going at it with their strengths here. But SGA has dominated tonight inside, and the Thunder lead points in the paint 38-30. Now Dort down low, fall away dotted line floater, too strong, volleyball by Waters, and it's taken by McCollum. That's CJ's sixth rebound. Pels up 68-52. CJ left of the top three, online but too strong, rebound taken by Waters. New Orleans now 8 of 22 from three. SGA, one-on-one with Jonas. Oh, boy. Step back straightaway three. That is rinsed. His first three attempt tonight, and it's down. As long as that guy's on the floor, they got a shot. Trey. And then down low post left to Jonas. He's quickly doubled. Whip it out to Trey. Right wing. Crosses over. Went behind the back. Lost it. Dives for it. Can't get it. Turnover, New Orleans. Remember Devin Booker's 58? I do. It was a week ago tonight. Well, this guy's halfway to 50. Now Waters up top three. No way. Rebound Herb. 9:25 to go third quarter, 68-55. Pels had an 18-point lead at halftime. CJ weaves through underneath the hoop, lay it in too strong, tipped up and in by Valanciunas, who now has 10 points, 6 rebounds. 70-55. Pokashevsky for Waters. Back to Pope. Back up top Waters. Right angle Dort. Drives right baseline. Tied up by Herb. Call it jump ball, my goodness. They waited. I mean, they were in a tango together. So Herb Jones and Lou Dort will jump it as we hear the Pointer Sisters. It's the only time you'll ever hear that song. 7 on the shot clock if Dort wins the tip. And he does. Out to Pokashevsky. Fake a three. Back to Dort. Right wing three. No. Weak side rebound, Najee Marshall. Outlet to McCollum. Boy, Trey had beat everybody down. Now got into the right corner. Didn't take the three, though. Back out long to McCollum. Around Jonas. Chest it over to Najee. Fake the three. Back up top. Now right angle. Murphy for three. Short. Ball on the deck taken by SGA. Trey now 2 of 5 from distance. SGA to the rim. Foul on McCollum. That is not a shooting foul. Actually, they're going to call Trey. His first. And first team in the third quarter. So Pels up 15. 8:29 to go third quarter. No subs as of yet here in the third. And then interestingly started Lindy Waters instead of Jalen Williams. Waters trying to get free. Left wing, hounded by Najee. And a travel. Good job, Najee Marshall. He forced that turnover. That's the 13th turn for the Thunder, but you only have 10 points off the turnovers. It's been a theme going back a week. Jonas, fake a three. Get it left hash mark to CJ. Trying to post him up, but Pokusevski won't allow it. Shot clock at 9. Swinging around right corner. Herb for three. That is way off. I mean, an air ball. And volleyball by Jonas to Giddey. Giddey stops right elbow to Shea. Through the legs. Bounce feed to Dort. Oh, and he blew the drive, but the dribble was off of Trey Murphy's legs out of bounds. So Dort basically handed it to you, and Murphy couldn't come up with it. So Josh Giddey, baseline left, shot clock at 14. Get it into Pokusevski, back to Giddey. The Aussie, left corner three. No, around and out. That thing was halfway in the cylinder. Now into the front court, McCollum. Drives, bounce feed to Herb in the corner. Whip it out to Najee, extra pass Trey, left corner three. On line and down. Murphy's corner open in Oklahoma City. Mark Daignault not happy at all with Gediminas Petritis. We'll take a timeout. We'll take it with him. So you got your halftime lead back at 18, 7:35 to go. Third quarter, 73-55 Pelicans. You're listening to New Orleans Pelicans basketball on the Pelicans Radio Network. Cast your ballot every day for All-Star 23 so we can bring real jazz to Utah. On Christmas, your vote will count triple. Head over to Pelican/All-Star 23 to vote now. Graph with you back here, Paycom Center, downtown OKC. Each team with 9 points in the third quarter. New Orleans leading at 73-55. With 7:35 to go in the third. Goes after that Murphy three and gives Trey 13 points. That leads New Orleans in that points category. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, game high 25. Dort crosses over on Najee, spins into the paint, kick it out to Pokusevski. Three ball on the way and hit. So the 7-footer got free, and he knocked his second three ball down in as many attempts. He's got half their threes. They're 4 of 20 in that category. 73-58. Still no subs for either team here in the third. Herb into the paint, out of control, and he bricked one off the glass. Too strong. Pokusevski, leave it for SGA, back to Pokusevski. Play it in. Two-man game. Just like that, you're up 13, 73-60. Got to keep scoring. Jonas, leave it for Najee in the corner, drive to the paint. traveled, but he threw it away anyway. So if they score here, which they won't because SGA just threw it right through the hands of Giddey and out of bounds, they blew that fast break. I was going to say Willie Green was going to call a timeout. So that's a fast break opportunity going awry the other way. So substitutions in for New Orleans. Hernan Gomez in for Valanciunas. Jonas leaves with 10.6 boards. Now McCollum drives to the rack. Leave it for Billy. Teardrop dotted line splash. When in doubt, get it to number 9. Amigo, 75-60. Billy with 5.4 boards. Kokoszewski, center of the lane. Euro step block by Hernan Gomez. Out of bounds. Baseline right. 75-60. Pels lead. Remember, we trailed by 7 very early and since then have taken control. And again, you got to keep this team at bay. Waters got free. Shovels it to Pokuševski. Left corner 3. You got to be kidding me. So he's got a heat check. And the lead is 12. Offensive foul on Najee. This crowd has been like a library. You cannot let them back in it. It's 11 turnovers for the Pelicans. Dyson Daniels will check in for Najee Marshall. His second foul. He's been up by as many as 21. Right now it's at 12. Long way to go here. Pokuševski's at the last 8 points. Not anymore. SGA, high arcing teardrop in the paint. 27 for Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's down to 10. McCollum crosses over, drives. Pokuševski off balance, missed it. Billy missed the tip. Oh boy. Pokuševski driving on Hernan Gomez, picked up his dribble, loaded out long to Dort. Dort driving on Dyson, got to the rim, lefty layup, missed it, volleyballed up, taken by Hernan Gomez. Dort still in the backcourt. It's 5-on-4. Daniels cross court to CJ, left wing 3. Nope. Clang. Dort, front court, Waters. Waters right corner, put the brakes on, leave it for SGA. And now up top, Giddey for 3. We got a ball game. Timeout, Willie Green. So, 13-2 run for the Thunder. Fans are back in it. And with 4:49 left in the third, it's 75-68 Pelicans. You're listening to Pelicans basketball. twice in Utah and, of course, in Phoenix, and it's happening again before our very eyes here in Oklahoma City. Pels have been outscored 22-11 in the quarter. Herb Jones just turned it over again, and it ain't getting any better. 75-68 OKC, and they're going to get two more. Pokusevski to land. This is absolutely falling apart completely. Now, OKC is the best third-quarter team in the league as far as differential at plus 3.8. Murphy, right corner three, silences the crowd for a second. 78-70. But, I mean, an 18-point lead got cut to 5. I mean, what is going on? Giddey to the rim. Missed the lay-in, tipped his own miss in. 78-72, 13 for Giddey. Jose Alvarado in. Scooping layup, missed it. Tip Billy, held, loose ball foul Pokusevski, and that is his fourth. Only the second team foul of the quarter, though, on the Thunder. Kenrich Williams in, Jalen Williams in, Giddey and Waters out. They're not taking SGA out. You can forget it. He's got 27. Alvarado, Murphy, Graham, Hernan Gomez, and Daniels on the floor for the Pels. Billy, win it to Jose. Two-man game. Chest it to Trey. Stutter step back to Jose. Shot fake. Fly by Kenrich. Teardrop dotted line. Missed it. Shots we normally make are not going. Dort to the paint. Pokusevski left him open. Misses the three, though. Let it go out of bounds. As they're playing off to the right. That was his first miss from distance tonight. Pokusevski has 15, which is a season high. So we're making him look good. The average is 8.5. Pels up 6. 3:15 left in the third. It's been all OKC here in the second half. Jose up top, Graham. Not much doing on this possession. Shot clock at 5. Devontae drives past Pokusevski, kicking in the corner. Jose for 3. No good. Tipped and taken by Pokusevski. Pels can't score. SGA coast to coast. Cut off, double team. Poked out to Pokusevski. And now SGA left wing. One-on-one with Trey. Sizing him up. Left free throw line extended jumper short. Rebound Alvarado. Hey, he missed one. He's now 13 of 18 from the floor as Gilgeous-Alexander. Graham couldn't pull the trigger on a wing jumper. Now back to Jose, right wing. Guarded by Isaiah Joe. Two-man game with Billy. Bounce feed to Billy. Bump. No blood, no foul. Shot no good. Kenrich Williams caused the contact. Man, this is just disintegrating. Nothing's going in. SGA, stutter step, pulls up free throw line, short. Rebound Trey, you got a fast break, and we dribble it off our foot. Out of bounds. Are you kidding me? Jackson Hayes, Jonas Valanciunas in. If I could put a blindfold on right now, I would. I don't want to watch anymore.
Number 33, Mike Muscala.
Now, Trey is pleading his case. It's going back the other direction.
The call's been changed to New Orleans ball.
So, somewhat of a break. Murphy off the floor. Our shooting percentage is down to 40%. Nothing is going in. You've been outscored 26-14 in this quarter. It's a 17-5 OKC run. You had an 18-point halftime lead. Alvarado, Graham, Valanciunas, Hayes, and Daniels on the floor for the Pels. Third quarters are becoming an issue here on the road. Graham. 2 minutes left in the quarter. Daniels, right baseline, cut off, skip pass to Jackson, extra pass Jose. Left corner three, not close. Rebound Dyson, throw it back up, not close. Rebound Muscala, nobody can put it in the bucket. Front court, Jalen Williams. Up top, Joe, now SGA. Two-man game with Muscala, goes left baseline. Guarded by Graham, spins left underneath the hoop and one. So free throw here for SGA, which will give him 30 if he converts. There's a foul is on Devontae Graham. He does convert. And that is his 19th 30-point game with more than a quarter to go. 18-point lead down to 3. Graham, deep 3. Nowhere near. Rebound, Kenrich Williams. Front court, Jalen Williams. I can't even believe I'm going to say they can tie it up with a 3. What a disaster of a quarter. Joe for 3. No, too strong. Rebound, Dyson. Front court. Can somebody put the ball in the hole? Graham fouled on a drive to the bucket as he was contacted hard by Isaiah Joe. So first in the last 2 minutes, but it will be a shooting foul for Devontae Graham.
Shoots 2.
That one's good. 79-75 New Orleans, 62 seconds left in the quarter. It has not been this close since early in the first. Not the second. So Graham solid off the bench. Muscala for 3 up top. Too strong. Rebound. Oh, man. Kenrich Williams just plowing through Dyson Daniels. They're allowing all kind of contact here. All kind of contact. It's off of Kenrich Williams out of bounds, but my goodness.
Defense.
50 seconds left in the quarter. Got a 5-point lead. Alvarado. Put it to Graham. Chest it to Dyson. Kenrich Williams is on Jackson Hayes. That's a mismatch. Now Valanciunas. Skip past left corner, Jose. Do I have to tell you what he did? John DeShazier, you know what he did. He stepped on the sideline. If I could rub my temples, I would. SGA, right corner, Kenrich. Back to SGA. Back into the paint. And one, no. Too strong on the lay-in, but he'll go to the free throw line as Jose with a reach in. So Gilgeous Alexander, who's got 30 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, will now attempt his 4th and 5th free throws of the night. He's already missed 2 tonight. So any other misses will be complete lanyap. First one down, 80-76. You hear the MVP chants. Got them both. One possession game at 80-77 with an entire quarter to go. Shot clock, game clock, 7 apart. Graham, float it down low. Knocked away, taken by Jackson. Whip it left corner, Jose. Fake a 3, goes baseline, triple team out long Graham. Catch and shoot 3, clang off the back iron. Somebody run it down. Daniels will save it, and he threw it right to Joe. Front court, SGA at the buzzer, nearly banked it in. Thank goodness that quarter is over. So an 18-point halftime lead is down to 3 with 12 minutes left in Oklahoma City. Your score, 80-77 New Orleans. Back with the 4th frame after this on the Pelicans Radio Network. All right, we start the fourth quarter. Todd Graffinini at Haycom Center here downtown Oklahoma City. Thunder outscored New Orleans 31-16 in that third quarter. The Pelicans were a woeful 6 of 24 from the floor in that quarter. And that allowed Oklahoma City to get back into it. And now, since it's just a 3-point lead, they can rest Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. They'll start the fourth quarter with Devontae Graham, Jose Alvarado, Jackson Hayes, Najee Marshall, and Jonas Valanciunas. Shot clock at 5. Marshall drives to the dotted line, all the way in, blocked at the rim. Blocked at the rim. Taken by Kenrich Williams. Chests it to Giddey, extra pass, man for 3. And after all of that, we are tied up. Valanciunas front court. We're tied at 80. Marshall to the rim. Dotted line floater, no, and a foul on Josh Giddey. 25-7. Oklahoma City on the run to erase the 18-point halftime lead to now 80-80. Dagnall's going to challenge us or not? I would. Fouls on Muscala. Maybe a little too early to do it. But man, Marshall's free throw is good. Najee, remember, started this game out guns blazing. He had 11 really early. That's just his 13th point. But he's got a lot of help. Nobody's really scoring. You have 3 in double figures. Second free throw good. Trey Murphy leads the Pelicans with 16. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has 32 for OKC. He's on the bench right now. Williams, Giddey, Jalen Williams, Trey Mann, and Mike Muscala. Jalen Williams got free, 2-hand dunk. Tied at 82. Rookie's got 5. That's Jalen Williams. Alvarado, sideline left, up top Graham. Boy, Jonas and Muscala are going at it as Jackson just dunked in an alley-oop. And they call Jonas for the foul. Valanciunas and Muscala, we're trading paint. And that erases an alley-oop dunk. And now OKC can take the lead with a bucket. Giddey. Right corner, Muscala, shot fake, goes right baseline, and now down deep. Only blocked by Jonas at the rim. Foul on Valanciunas. Najee Marshall is on his back underneath the restricted arc with both hands over his face. He thought he drew a charge. Willie Green's out on the court. So Muscala at the line will give OKC their first lead, since the game started, basically, when they got up 7-0 or 9-2. Unreal. There's the lead, 83-82. No lead is safe on the road, evidently. Muscala just elbowed Najee Marshall. Let it go. Muscala got them both. So not only did he elbow Marshall, he got 2 free throws out of it. His first 2 points. You're going to have to gut this one out. Najee, right corner 3. That's nowhere near. Weak side rebound, Jonas. Got it to Jackson in, missed the shot. Point blank. But he'll go to the free throw line. If that's on Giddey, no, it's on Jalen Williams, his second. Giddey's got 4. But there is a lid on the bucket to our right. An absolute lid on it. You're missing inside shots, outside. It doesn't matter. You better make free throws, and that one's not close. On cue. I wish I had something better to report, but it's been a complete meltdown here in the second half. No other way to put it. Hayes rattled the second in. So season high, 7 points now for Jackson Hayes. 10:05 to go from Oklahoma City. This would be coal in the stocking if you don't win this game. Kenrich Williams for three. Nothing but net. Right corner. And now these fans are in it. It was literally a library in the first half. 87-83, you're down 4. Jonas left block. Whip it out to Jose. Right wing 3, online, short off the front iron. Taken by Jalen Williams. Leave it for Giddey. Lay it in. Timeout, Willie Green. 9:35 to go. Oklahoma City, 89-83 on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Out to go final 0.3 of a second. Bulls lead at New York 118-117. Couple of games I'm keeping an eye on. Pacers, they're coming to town Monday. They trail in Miami 84-92. Todd, we'll keep you posted with the other scores later in Pelicans OT.
All right, thanks, Gus. Since halftime, Oklahoma City has outscored New Orleans 43-19. Pelicans have had trouble shooting at the rim. They've had trouble shooting beyond the arc. It's just been rough. And you had an 18-point halftime lead, and it is now a 6-point deficit, 89-83. Now, the good news is you got 9.5 to go, but something has got to change. And maybe this will be the start of it as Kenrich Williams fouls Devontae Graham in the backcourt. And that's 3 team fouls in Oklahoma City here in the fourth quarter. McCollum, Valanciunas, Graham, Marshall, and Jones on the floor for the Pels. SGA still on the bench. Graham, up top CJ, straightaway 3. No. Rebound Williams. You do have to put the ball in the hole. Oklahoma City's doing it. Muscala for 3. Tell you what, you don't do something quickly, it's going to be lights out. McCollum to the slashing Herb and a 2-hand dunk as Muscala backed off. 92-85. Got to get the ball in the hole somehow, some way. That's a start. Herb with 4 points. But the Thunder, who couldn't do anything right in the first half, are doing everything right in the second half. Jalen Williams drives to the dotted line, floats it up, got the roll. They're not missing now. It's contagious. Back the other way, Herb splits defenders, throw it up. No, but a foul. Mike Muscala wants a travel. You say it's a push. On Jalen Williams. I might challenge this if you're Dagnall. We'll see. So you have an opportunity for dead clock points. 39-12 is the run. Free throw good for Herb. Man. So Jackson Hayes will check in. Jonas will have a seat. Jonas right now, 10.7 rebounds. Herb's got 5 points, 4 rebounds. Got them both. Can you stop them? 94-87, 8:15 to go. Again, SGA still on the bench. The most clutch player in the league. Dort to the rim, and one. So your answer is no. You can't. Foul on Herb. Painful. We're being outscored in the paint 56-36. I mean, this game just flipped. Dort's free throw short. That's the only thing that's gone wrong for OKC tonight. They're now 11 of 17 at the free throw line. CJ's on the deck as he had the basketball right block. It's a blocking foul on Mike Muscala. So again, if there's any silver lining whatsoever, Oklahoma City is over the limit. And the Pels will shoot free throws for the rest of the game. So you have an opportunity for dead clock points. The issue is your defense, which was really good in the first half. Free throw McCollum is good. But there are no stops being made at all here in the second half. Trey Murphy in, Najee Marshall out. So going back to Utah now. The road has been unkind in the second half of ball games. CJ got them both. You've had leads in every game. Remember, you had a 24-point lead last Saturday in Phoenix in the third. 96-89. Muscala. And it's a Williams. Drives on McCollum. Puts it off the glass too strong. Rebound Jackson Hayes. Big board. Outlet to Graham. Let's turn it around now. 7:40 to go. You're down 7. McCollum. Left-hand dribble. Chest it to Devontae. Drives to the dotted line. Leave it for Jackson. And an emphatic two-hand flush as he brought that thing back to his shoulder blades and threw it down. And quickly off the bench, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's their break glass guy. Man for 3 up top. They couldn't make anything in the first half. They haven't missed now in the second. They got 10 made threes, offensive foul on New Orleans in the front court. That's on Herb, his fourth. The Pels had 8 made threes at halftime. They had 2. Now each team has 10. 99-91, you are hanging by a thread right now with 7:08 to go. I mean by a thread. Dort, jump feed out long to SGA, back to man between circles. He'll dribble left wing, crosses over twice on McCollum. Baseline floater, no. Weak side rebound taken by Murphy. Outlet to McCollum. CJ front court, right man picks him up. Through the legs twice, lost it, maintained the dribble, now doubled and deflected out of bounds by SGA. Goodness. 13 on the shot clock, 6:40 on the game clock, we're down 8. Be an early Christmas present, we could pull this one off. Jose Alvarado's just checked in for New Orleans. Graham out. Jose floats it to McCollum. CJ, two-man game with Jackson. Bounce feed to Jackson. Finger roll in. Thought he was going to slam it in. Season high 11 points for Jackson Hayes. Great to see him doing Hayes things. 99-93, 6:20 to go. OKC with the lead. SGA backing down McCollum. Tries the sweet move. CJ stripped it, but SGA got it back. Shot clock at 3. Man pushes off. Call the foul. Thank you. Man drove in, extended the right arm, and Alvarado went flying out of bounds to the right of the hoop. So now the front line guys are coming back in for OKC in the clutch. Pokashevsky and Gideon, Muscala and man out. And the best clutch player in the NBA is wearing number 2 for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He's got 83 clutch points this year. Now, clutch means 5 minutes or less and a 5-point differential either way. Right now we got 6 minutes to go, and it's a 6-point differential. McCollum, right elbow, spins, goes up and under, off the back iron, no good. Rebound Jackson, stick back in, and 1. Hayes gaining confidence by the possession. Foul Lou Dort. Hayes with the offensive board over Giddey. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Pelicans Radio Network. One possession game. OKC up 3. 5:40 to go. Dort up top. Chest it to Williams. Extra pass. Giddey right corner. Guarded by Jackson. Pop the 3. You got the kicker. 102-96. Bad pass, McCollum. Steal, Pokashevsky. Get it to Kenrich. Blocked at the rim by Herb, but a foul on Jones. Herb, that's a really good foul. Now it's his 5th, but you're going to force Kenrich Williams to earn at the free throw line. Kenrich still in a seated position, back to the stanchion.
13 foul.
Now being helped up. And again, you cut it to 3, and Giddey in the right corner shoots a 3 over Jackson Hayes, who was closing out. It is incredible how this game has turned. It's got to be the bucket down in front of me because nobody could score on the other side in both halves. And on this end, in front of the OKC bench, it's bombs away. First free throw good for Williams. Second one too strong. Rebound Jackson Hayes. So you had it down to 3. It's up to 7 again with 5:10 to go. You got to score every possession, it seems now. McCollum splits defenders. Chest it to Jose. Drives right baseline. Avoids contact. Blew the layup. Rebound SGA. Pokashevsky fronted him. SGA into the paint. Up and under. Drew contact by Hayes. Put it up. No. Free throws coming up. Good, savvy, veteran move for the 5th-year man out of Kentucky. At Giddey 3, if the Pels don't win this, that's the shot of the ball game. That's it. Free throw good. You had it to 3, and Giddey just calmly knocked that corner 3 down. Giddey's got 18. You know, in that game in New Orleans, you held him to 7 points. That was huge in that ball game. And he's 1 rebound away from a double-double. 105-96. This is not a clutch situation now. McCollum bounce feed to the slashing Herb Jones, right baseline, and a 2-hand dunk. So McCollum with his 7th assist, and Herb's got 8. 105-98, 4:30 to go. SGA, right elbow. Back it out now, straddling the arc. Sizing up Jackson Hayes. Pulls up left elbow. No. Rebound, Jose Alvarado. You got to stop. Jose front court. Jose stops right wing. And now get it to McCollum in front of the center circle. 4:10 on the game clock. You're down 7. McCollum with the shot clock at 10. Calling for Jose. Guarded by Dort. McCollum, bright baseline. Bounce feed left corner. Herb. Fake a pass. Drive in. Draws contact. Lay it up. No foul on Giddey. So you took the shot clock down to 1.5. But you're going to get 2 free throws out of it. And Giddey just committed his 5th. So Herb, and you need them all right now. 8 points, 4 boards, 2 at the free throw line. First one is down. 3 steals tonight for Herb Jones. Points in the paint, 56-44. Advantage OKC. Timeout, Mark Daignault. And that's our final media timeout. Oklahoma City will have 2 left following this break. 3:56 to go. Can the Pelicans pull it off? You're down 105-99 on the Pelicans Radio Network. Oklahoma City. Herb Jones, second free throw good. It's 105-100. Oklahoma City, 2 timeouts left. Pelicans have 3. Nobody has any more fouls to give. It's free throws the rest of the way. Pokashevsky, Williams, SGA, Kenrich Williams, and Lou Dort on the floor for the Thunder. SGA picked up by Murphy above the arc. 4 in the shot clock. Step back 3. Must be nice. 108-100. 37 for SGA. I mean, nothing but net. And that's clutch points right there for SGA. McCollum, get it to Murphy. Shot fake. Little Euro. Fouled by Pokashevsky on the way up. Trey upset with himself. And he thought he should have converted. But again, those 3 points for SGA gives him now 86 clutch points this year. Saturday nights on the road in the last 7 days have seen a 58-point performance by Devin Booker, and tonight 37 for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. We got 3:14 to go. Murphy got them both. 108-102, two-possession game, 3:10 to go. But SGA just going to take over here. Doubled. Back it out. Bokushevsky. Over the head pass to Jalen Williams. Drives into the paint. Leave it for Dort. Up and under. Finger roll. Cannot get a defensive stop. 110-102. That's 10 for Dort. Defense let you down tonight, folks. 2:45 to go. Running out of time. McCollum. Bounce feed to Hayes, who was kicked. Taken by Williams. This is going to be the dagger here if they score. SGA is going to back it out, run a little clock. Sizing up Herb. Drives right to the 10-foot mark. Shot short. Oh, Herb is decked by Kenrich Williams. Loose ball foul. We will walk back the other way and shoot free throws, and Herb's going to have to walk off a limp. Kenrich Williams, no regard for life and limb right there. Just plowed Herb Jones going for the loose ball. So that stops the clock. Giddey off the bench. He's one rebound from a double-double. Gilgeous-Alexander is a rebound away from a double-double. Free throw is good. So Herb now 5 of 5 at the stripe, 11 points. So you don't pull this one out. First of all, it's going to be a difficult loss, but it's going to take away from the performance of Jackson Hayes tonight. Second free throw, good. Hayes has 2 points below his entire season total before tonight. 110-104, two-possession game, 2:15 to go. Gilgeous-Alexander to Dort. Dort nearly had it stripped. Maintained possession. He's in a seated position in lane and got it to Pokuševski. Back out long to SGA. Drives to the right lane line, floats it up from 10 feet, no good. Tremendous box out by Najee Marshall. You got to stop. Into the front court, McCollum, 2 minutes to go. CJ, right of the lane, switches to a left-hand drive. Stops at the nail, bounce feed to Herb, extra pass, Jackson, and a two-hand throwdown. 1:45 to go. Hayes with 16. 110-106. You need at least 3 stops to win this game. One's got to happen here. 95 seconds left. Gilgeous-Alexander above the arc. Now Herb on the switch. Bounce feed to Dort. Dort goes right baseline underneath the hoop. Bounce feed to Williams in the lane. Maintains the dribble. And no, he missed the layup. He missed the layup. Somehow got the bounce pass through traffic. And then Najee fouled him on the way up. That's the way the second half's been. You were in position right there. So the rookie out of Santa Clara, highest draft pick out of that school since Steve Nash, knocks the free throw down. 111-106. It's still a two-possession game regardless of what happens here. Kenrich Williams in for Josh Giddey. But stops have been few and far between in the second half. Got them both. And everything has gone in the hoop for OKC. McCollum, front court. You're down 6 with 1:20 to go. CJ got a screen. Straightaway 3. Hit it. Cut the lead in half. 110-109. 14 for McCollum. Can you get a stop? We're in a clutch situation again. And the best guy in the league's got the ball. Crosses over on Herb. Starts, stops, up and under, fall away. Blocked by Herb. Taken out of the air. Herb front court and a foul. A foul on OKC. And they're going to review it. Are they going to look for a take foul or a flagrant here or clear path? It's not clear path. Now Herb blocked the shot and then went on the fast break. Dort kind of fronted Herb.
Foul is on number 2, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
They're going to call the foul on Gilgeous-Alexander, and they're going to the monitor here.
going to review the play to see if it meets the criteria for a clear path foul.
Okay, I don't believe it's clear path. I don't believe it. The thing about after Herb blocked it and he got possession, his first dribble was about 7-8 feet in front, or his third dribble, and then he actually lost the ball. I tell you what. Now, did he lose it because he was fouled from behind? I believe that's the case. That's why he lost the handle of it on the third dribble. Yeah, Gilgeous-Alexander pushed him from behind, and Dort was in front of Jones, so it's not going to be a clear
the play
pass.
has been deemed a common foul on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. It's going to result in shooting penalty free throws to Herb Jones.
All right. Thank you, Ben Taylor. Clear and concise and quick. All right, Herb. Huge block by Jones. Wow. And now he goes to the line. You're down 3 with 58.5 seconds to go. First one. Good. 112, 110. First 11 for Jones. Good. You've got 5 in double figures now. Actually, second free throw, missed it. You've got 7 in double figures. Excuse me, that's a huge miss. And his first miss of the night. 45 seconds to go. Williams in. Blew the layup. Rebound Najee. Down 2. 35 seconds to go. CJ. Oh, Jackson got tripped by Dort. No call. Now McCollum, 2-man game. He got tripped again. Shoveled it to Herb. Lay it in. Over the front iron. 2 guys tripped on that possession. No foul called. And then Herb got the finger roll over the front iron. It's a 12-4 Pels run, and it's 112-112. Now, that's the good news. Here's the bad news. The shot clock and game clock are 0.4 of a second apart. So guess who's getting the basketball, and guess who's going to try to win the game for the Oklahoma City Thunder? I'll give you one guess. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who beat Portland on a last-second shot 2 games ago and hit a mid-range to give them a 3-point win last game. And again, that missed free throw by Herb makes it a tie game instead of a 1-point lead. So right now, unless you get a turnover, and I said this in Phoenix a week ago tonight, the best you can hope for right now is overtime. And I don't need to go into detail about our record in overtime. So you need some type of miracle turnover here.
What's going on, Loud City, with your Thunder Tremors?
You'll send out to the floor McCollum, Jones, Hayes, Marshall, and Herb. Giddey, SGA, Pokashevsky, Dort, and Mann. Inbound to Mann in the backcourt. Again, 0.4 of a second separate shot clock, game clock. Mann front court with 15. Mann just across the timeline, right of the center circle. It's a clear out. Shot clock now at 7. Mann still dribbling. Looking for SGA. Clear out. Crosses over 3 times. Mann high off the glass. No. Volleyballed up. Horn. They did not give it to SGA. It's actually, there's 0.6 of a second left. The ball hit the rim, if I'm not mistaken. Did it? Yeah, it did. Now, we came away with it with Herb. The game should be over, or the regulation buzzer should send the game to overtime here. CJ's going to head back. He was talking with the officiating crew, but we should be going to overtime. The ball hit the rim. Man with a scooping, driving, right-handed layup. Yeah, it hit the side of the rim. So it's not a shot clock violation. We got the rebound after a volleyball to Herb, and the time expired.
Going to review the play for potential for two triggers, one for a potential rim hit and one for a possible clock malfunction to see if the clock may have expired prior to the expiration.
Rim hit. Well, in my now 4 years doing this job, I have never heard the word rim hit. All right. Okay. This is what they're looking at. And if they call this, I'm going to go crazy. Jackson Hayes went up to block the shot after Mann's scooping layup was short. And Hayes went up with his right arm and his left hand did a swipe and actually grazed the bottom of the net. Now, oh my goodness. If they give him this bucket because of that, somebody better get a defibrillator because I'm going to have a heart attack. They're calling the coaches over. Oh my goodness. Again, Jackson was going for the block shot, and look, inadvertently, he didn't do it on purpose. Now, I did not see the rim move, but he did make contact with the net. Willie Green is going to go crazy if this is anything but going to overtime. I'm looking at Willie Green's expression. He's got his hands on his hips as Ben Taylor is explaining it to Daignault and Green. And I think we're going to overtime, judging by that reaction. I think. All right, let's get back on the microphone, Mr. Ben. The clock reads 0.6 of a second left. All right, here we go.
After review, the play has been deemed to have been having a clock malfunction. The whole play took more than 25.4 seconds, which was from the start of the play. Therefore, the game or the period is over, and we will go to overtime.
All right. Thank you. I'll take it. It beats the alternative. All right, free basketball in Oklahoma City. 7 days removed from Phoenix. 112 apiece. Back in 2 minutes on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Asking your best friend out on
It's 1-4 in OT. It has not been our best friend. However, the Pels, when they had to, got some stops down the stretch, ended the game, the fourth quarter, I should say, on a 12-4 run to send it to overtime. Of course, Herb Jones with that big finger roll layup with 24.4 left. And then you got the stop. Again, for the life of me, I cannot believe they put the game in the hands of Trey Mann instead of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander didn't touch the basketball in the last possession. That's incredible. All right, So the Pels will send out Jackson Hayes, Najee Marshall, Herb Jones, CJ McCollum, Trey Murphy, Pokuševski, Dort, Giddey, Williams, and SGA for the Thunder. Hayes and Pokuševski in the center circle. Then Taylor tosses it up, and we tip it right to Dort. Drives into the paint and throws it out long. That was a heck of a play by Lou Dort. Now SGA. Drives with the left hand. Down low Williams. Pokuševski just sitting underneath the hoop. Laid it in. 114-112. Pokuševski's having himself a night. He's got 17. CJ off the curl. Right wing. Right corner now Najee. Bad pass. Taken away by Dort. SGA front court. Down 2 in overtime. Dort left angle. Drives baseline. Lost it out of bounds. Jackson's hurt. Wincing on his back. Now turns to his belly. And he's going to push himself up. Is he? Nope. Wow. I didn't see what happened to him. Dort just plowed over him. Did he stick his leg out? Yeah, they made contact with their legs. Dort, right knee. Jackson, right knee. Jackson again. Hey, no technicals here. Sure. 114-112. New Orleans down 2 in overtime. 1 minute gone in OT. McCollum, right wing, guarded by Dort. Left hand dribble to the nail. Chest it to Trey for 3, left corner. Nothing but net. Murphy's corner in Oklahoma City. Huge bucket. Trey, now 5 of 8 from 3, 21 points. Pels up 1. SGA to Giddey. Chests it to Williams, left elbow. Hand it off to Dort. Sizing up Jackson Hayes. Crosses over twice. Gets to the paint. Kick it out Pokuševski for 3. That's short. Front iron. Rebound Trey. Got to stop. Now McCollum jogs it into the front court in front of the center circle. Now Najee has it 2 feet in the center circle. 3:15 left in overtime. You're up 1. Jackson shovels it to McCollum for 3. Right side. It down. Off the curl, he got free. So 2 consecutive trays here in overtime. No pun intended. SGA center of the lane. And in. Foul by Jackson Hayes.
And the foul on number 10, Jackson Hayes is there. There's the first team foul.
That ball hung between the backboard and the back of the rim on the flat spot and then just dropped in. And after this free throw goes down, it'll be 40 for SGA. And there you have it. So Gilgeous-Alexander, with his 3rd 40-point game of the year, he's had 2 42-point games prior to this one. 118-117 New Orleans, 2:50 to go. In overtime, Marshall to McCollum. Around Najee. Drives on SGA. Bump. Lost it. Got it back. Leave it for Trey in the far corner. 4 in the shot clock. Trey leans in. Contact off the glass and in. Could have been an N1. What a tough shot by Trey Murphy, who's got 23 now. You're up 3. 2:25 to go in overtime. SGA to Dort. Cross-court pass to Giddey. Extra pass, Jalen Williams. Drives in. Punches it in. No defense whatsoever. How does that happen? Just give up an uncontested dunk in overtime by a rookie. 120-119. McCollum off the curl. Get it to Jackson Hayes. Foul. Get in there. Throw it up. Below the restricted arc. It's an N1 free throw. And Jackson Hayes just got teed up. Jackson Hayes just got teed up. He drew the foul. He just flexed. That's all he did. So, SGA with the technical free throw. That's good. So, Jackson Hayes. Wow. Well, you get an N1 here. Hayes got to not talk. 2:01 to go. Hayes just flexed. I mean, he got really contacted hard by Jalen Williams, and Jalen Williams didn't even see the flex. He was bent over at the waist. 122-120 New Orleans. Now Jackson's got to convert here. He does. 3-point play, and he blows a kiss. 19 points for Hayes. Pell's up 3, 1:55 to go in overtime. Giddey spins right, drives to the paint, stripped by McCollum. 2-on-1 break. CJ, leave it for Hayes, and he fouled on the way up by SGA. The rim was going to be broken. Oh my goodness. Hayes was going up with authority, and SGA was having none of it and actually blocked him. Hayes had brought the ball back almost shoulder level again, and Hayes was literally about to throw it down, and Gilgeous-Alexander cut across the wrist. Free throw is good. Jackson Hayes, I mean, he had 16 points total this season before tonight. He's got 20. Second one. Got it. 125, 120, 21 for Hayes. 140 to go in overtime. Williams, fake a 3, travel. Turn it over. Turn it over. Now. 139 left in overtime. You're up 5. One bucket here would be large. Najee going to walk it into the front court. Gilgeous-Alexander on his left hip. Why is Najee handling the ball right now? Najee crosses over on Shea. Euro step. Floated in over the front iron. He just took on the entire team. Not exactly your typical point guard. Dort to Giddey. Fake a 3. Drives into the paint. Blocked from behind by McCollum. Taken by Williams. Outlaw Dort. Dort back to the rack. High off the glass. Didn't get the roll. Volleyballed out to Kenrich Williams. Now Jalen Williams back to Kenrich. Right wing 3. No. Rebound Najee Marshall. You're under a minute. You're up 7. McCollum front court. The clock is your friend. And again, Najee's going to handle the ball here. Get it to McCollum. Nearly traveled. Kick it out to Hurd. Drives baseline. Reverse layup. What in the world was that? Missed the reverse. SGA for 3. I do not believe what I just saw. What in the world was that shot by Hurd? 127, 123. As SGA now has 44. Inbound to McCollum. Front court. Chestatue Trey. You can run clock here. You're up 4. Get it to Herb Jones. Let's see if they foul. Now Najee, get rid of it. Here to McCollum. Down to Jackson. Back to Najee. Shot clock at 8, and they foul him. Or shot clock's at 9. Goodness gracious.
Najee Marshall shoots 2.
So Najee Marshall has 2 huge free throws here. It is a 2-possession game. Can you get them both? That would force them to make 2 threes. Shot clock is off. First one? No, of course not. It would be too easy. 21.8 to go. Second one coming up. Najee's got 16. Make it 17. Timeout OKC. Najee upset with himself. So 128, 123 New Orleans. Shot clock off. 21.8 seconds left in overtime. Where the Pels have one win this year. That was against Phoenix at home, 129-124. The other losses in overtime, the Utah game at home and the home opener, 122-121. The Laker game, let's not talk about that one. The Atlanta game, where, of course, DeJounte Murray tied that game up after that ridiculous mid-range at the end of regulation. And then, of course, Utah last Thursday in Salt Lake, 132-129. I mean, there have been some gut-wrenchers this year. This would be another one because you just had a 7-point lead and forgot how much time was on the clock. All right, you'll take the court with Herb, Trey, Najee, Jackson, and CJ. Giddey, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Pokusevski, Dort, and Joe on the floor for the Thunder. And we've seen some wacky things in this building. We have to go back to last year. Giddey an inbound, sideline left. Bounce feed to Pokusevski. Clock's moving. Handed off ball on the deck. It's still rolling. Joe comes away with it. Fake the three. Now get it to Giddey. He's going to drive to the paint and lay it in. Can we take a timeout here? We have 2 left. Inbound to McCollum in the backcourt. Look out. We throw it out of bounds. I do not believe it. Why did we? Timeout. Oklahoma City ball with 8.7 to go. McCollum got trapped on the baseline and tried a cross-court bounce pass, which hit out of bounds on the fly. So it's a pretty simple call. I just don't understand why we didn't call a timeout and advance the basketball. We have 2 timeouts left on the board. And Oklahoma City just took their final timeout, but you're either going to escape or we're going to double overtime. And again, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's getting the basketball. You would think they're not going to make the same mistake twice. He's got 44 points. That's just mind-boggling. Same 5 on the floor. I still go back to that Herb reverse layup where you had a 7-point lead. All right, hold your breath wherever you may be. Giddey's going to inbound, baseline left. No changes for either team. Herb's on SGA, up top beyond the arc. Giddey going to inbound, baseline left. 8.7 seconds to go. Everybody on their feet at Paycom Center. Here we go. Giddey. Trying to get it in. Bounce feed taken by Joe. Fall away. Jumper. No. Air ball. Giddey the rebound. Blocked by Hayes at the rim. And he's hacked by Lugens Dort. And we're going the other way. 2.7 seconds left. Oklahoma City is out of timeouts. 1 free throw ices it. No pun intended. And wouldn't you know it, Jackson Hayes walked the other way for the free throws. The best night of his season by far, free throw. Oh, goodness. No good. Waters in, Giddey out. Again, they've got no timeouts, so they got to go the length of the floor. 1 free throw to try to ice it. Nope. Back tapped out. Gilgeous-Alexander has it at the buzzer for 3. Front iron. No good. You have got to be kidding me. Gilgeous-Alexander had a shot at it. Deep left wing. It was online. It hit the front iron and fell harmlessly away. And the Pelicans escape with an early Christmas present and a 128-125 win in overtime. I mean, that thing nearly went in. 128-125 win in overtime. Down below, Najee Marshall got the headset on. Najee, have you started breathing yet? Exhale.
Nah, not yet. I'm still a little tired.
Okay.
Still a little tired.
Congratulations on the W. It got a lot harder than it needed to be, but the fact of the matter is you pulled it out.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's all that matters.
Najee, tell me what happened just starting out the ball game. You were able to get yourself a big lead. You started out very quickly offensively. What was your mindset coming in tonight?
It started on the defensive end. I knew coming in this game I had to guard Shea, so just being alert and then getting out and running. CJ made some great passes to us, advance in transition, and, I'm just doing my thing, finishing. So I definitely think it played a big part just coming out, ready to go tonight.
Yeah, this is the second straight game. You have not had Zion or B.I. or Larry Nance, and you've had to have your bench step up big tonight, and these guys were able to do it. When you guys win, it's really become a team effort, hasn't it?
Fact, most definitely. We definitely got the players to do it, and it's next man up. Like you said, we've been missing B.I. and Zion. Hopefully get those guys back soon, but it's next man up, and, team basketball is as great as Zion and B.I., so we just try to do what we can while those guys are gone, hold it down until they get back.
All right, tell me what happened in the third quarter when the lead whittled down.
I think we just got lackadaisical a little bit. Took our foot off the pedal. And, shout out to OKC. They put the pressure on us. Made it a good ball game.
Najee, tell me about Jackson Hayes. I mean, look, it's been a struggle for him this year. And tonight we saw what he is capable of as just a phenomenal night for Hayes. And if not for him, you guys don't win this game.
Definitely just a testimony to the work we put in. I feel like, it's showing. Next man up, like I said, Jackson, he hasn't played the minutes that he used to this season, but when his number was called, he showed up big for us. And, testimony to the work, our coaches, our PD coaches, and everybody in the organization.
Najee, how big of a win is this? I mean, that's a back-to-back sweep. That's a really difficult thing to do, especially here on the road where this team in Oklahoma City is very good.
Most definitely. This win is huge right here. I'm proud of our guys, and now it's on to the next.
Najee, congratulations. Merry Christmas, my man.
Yes, sir. Merry Christmas. Appreciate you.
Absolutely. That is Najee Marshall off. Got his sixth start of the year tonight, 17 points, 8 rebounds in 34 minutes. Najee has been big. When we have not had the mainline guys, he's been forced into the starting lineup 6 times, and he has now averaged 15 points every time he has started. But again, I don't know what it is with this building and crazy endings. But it happened again. And the fact that after that second free throw, Trey Murphy back-tapped it into the front court, and there was SGA. And remember, they had 2.4 seconds left. He actually got a good look at it. And if that three would have gone down, I might have walked out of the building. I mean, unbelievable. But you pull it out, 128-125 in overtime. Exhale. The Pelicans now 20-12 on the year. That's a big road win. Now 7-8 away from home, Oklahoma City. They are now 14-19 overall and 9-8 in this building. We're going to take a break. Come back. Pelicans OT, literally and figuratively, here from Oklahoma City. Huge thanks to our producer engineer on site, Mr. Britt Locke.